So I think I'm live and I'm testing this today because this was a recent purchase that I've made. So for those that don't know me, I'm Sophia and from increasedsocialreach.com, and I'm a 9 to 5 exit strategist and group program launch coach. So I help coaches and creative entrepreneurs like educators to build their group programs inside their membership site. And today I wanted to come here live simultaneously on Facebook, and I put LinkedIn as well, but it's not allowing me to go live on LinkedIn and YouTube. So probably there's something different that we need to do with LinkedIn with StreamYard. This was a purchase. So currently we've got the Black Friday sale and the Cyber Monday, which was yesterday, and we've got the Christmas presents. So my kids are busy making a list for Christmas, and I just wanted to come today live with you, all of you, to kind of like talk about this, what drives us to buy. And is it emotionally that we buy, or is it rationally that we buy? So I've recently made a poll on LinkedIn. If you want to check it out, go to my LinkedIn page. And I asked this question: what emotions drives us to make a purchase? So, and I've noticed there's two different sides. There's the us as women buying, and then there's the men buying things, right? So what I've noticed is that women in general buy emotionally, whilst men buy more rationally. They measure all the consequences, and they ask a lot of questions when they're buying, right? And they are very logical in their purchases. I don't know if you agree. Please let me know in the comments. Let me see if I've got any comments. So we got hi. So yeah, so let me just put that question. So what emotions drives us buying in our buying decision? I think we as women, we buy emotionally as more than logically, right? So sometimes we buy with our eyes. If we go shopping for food, for example, in a supermarket, we buy with our eyes. We buy with our nose. If we smell something nice, like a perfume or any other fragrance. We also buy with our ears when we have somebody that recommends something to us. Whilst men buy more with their head, like, do we really need this? And I'm not saying that women don't do this. And please, I would love your opinion on this. We're just like discussing it. They buy it more like logically, like with their heads. So the head is our logical senses. Whilst women, we do more like what is recommended, word of mouth from our peers, from our friends. And we question a lot when we buy something. So recently I've bought some bits and bobs. I think I use my left and right side of my head. Also when I'm deciding on purchasing. But what I do a lot, and I don't know if you resonate with this, what I do a lot is I actually asked ask some of my peers, what do they think? Shall I go for this purchase or not? Just like to bounce ideas. And also, if I know that somebody has purchased it before, I like to know their opinion. I like to know their recommendation, right? So I always ask. And recently, like for example, with StreamYard, I bought some bits and bobs at Black Friday, and one of them was StreamYard, like I'm doing here now. And hopefully I'm going to use this more often. So you're going to see me live more often. And I've approached a friend of mine to ask what she thought about StreamYard, because I knew that she was using StreamYard. Then it was funny because this friend of mine, she turned around to me and said, well, if you're going to use it, then buy it. And this is so logical, and so it's just common sense, right? If you are buying something, it's no point buying it and not use it, right? Because then it will just be in like stored away in the cupboard, right? And there's no point. Why would you spend money when you not use something? So this comes to my other point, which is, do you buy when you want something, when you need something, or do you just buy on a whim without even thinking? I know a lot of people that buy on a whim without even really using it. So that, like, ask yourself this question: do you really use this? Do you really want this tool, right? And will you be using it? Okay, I know it sounds common sense, but sometimes you need to really think about these things, because there are so many shiny objects out there that sometimes your vision gets a bit blurred and your head gets a bit blurred, and you just buy it without even thinking. You just buy it because you're afraid of missing out on a good deal. You're just buying it because you saw somebody else that has it, and then you want to have it too, right? So this is what I call like not a good buying decision, basically. So another thing that I wanted to tell you about is that I know that Black Friday is finished, and I know that Cyber Monday is finished, but I'm extending my offer that I've had for Black Friday, because I know that to make a decision on buying something, sometimes you need time. And I know that you are now making your bucket list for your Christmas presents. So I'm extending this until Christmas of this year, because I want you to really know that if you, I want you to really know that if you need it, I've got it for you. So I don't know if you have in the comments above, below, whatever. Let me see what. How do I contact you? Yeah, you can text me. You can message me on my Facebook page, Increases Social Reach. Increases social media reach. You can message me there. So let me just put something else. Okay, so I've recently done a blog about the tools that I use, and let me just hide this one. I recently done a blog about the tools that I use, and that I recommend, right? So there's hosting tools, there's all other different offers in there that are still active. And one of them is my Black Friday offer, right? So if you want to have your website done, I've got an offer at the moment. It's limited spaces. So if you want your website done, or if you want your membership done, there's limited amount of spaces for that. And it's because it's a really good price, so that you can be out there and show up. Because if you have your services showcased on your website, it's much easier to kind of like send a link to somebody, that you are connected with. I also have, so I've got website build and membership build in there. And I also have some lead magnet templates for you. Really, really cheap. So I would grab it if I were you. This is an opportunity that I've seen that people are not visible online with a presence, with a brand presence. And I really want to help you to build your online presence that you're proud of. And also the membership build is because nowadays your business needs to be online. And what better way than have your programs and your courses all inside of a membership site that you can market over and over and over again, right? So this is really important because nowadays in the current situation as well, you have to be online and you have to have some sort of a presence online. So go and check it out. Read the blog post as well. I'll put the link in the comments later on. And obviously, if you have any questions regarding what I've just said, or if you have, just send your feedback as well. What is it that motivates you to buy a certain service or a certain product? What emotions, or do you just use your logical head to achieve to make your purchases? Let me know, because this is really an interesting subject that I would like to find out your opinion and what you think about this. So this was just a really quick video for you today. Let me know in the comments. I don't know if I've got any more comments. And it's funny because I'm inside the StreamYard studio, but I can actually see the other the other parts where I can't even talk, that I'm streaming at the same time. So this is quite interesting. But obviously, and I've just seen myself on YouTube as well. So check me out. I'm all over the place. You can find me on increaseyoursocialreach.com. Hopefully my next videos will be a little bit more organized, but sometimes it's good just to be natural and not stress out about these things. Okay. So I'll see you all very soon. I'll speak to you very, very soon.